Hey folks, this is how to use the FMBB form in SAP to make some changes to the budget online. And we'll talk a little bit about what kinds of changes are allowed and what aren't allowed. But if your budget contacts ask about how to make changes online outside of a bump or budget process, you can direct them to this page, the Manuals and Forms page of our website. And you can go down to the Forms Center to the Budget Adjustment form and go ahead and send it to them. You can see I've actually downloaded it and shared it with my budget contact and received this in return. So the sheet comes with instructions, so hopefully they follow them. And we're going to take a look at what you need to do as the analyst to get it into the system. So they're going to use that form. The form needs to be complete with no blanks or breaks. So let's take a look. It looks like they've got everything in there, so there's no blanks, no breaks. If there's a grant, every cell must say, if there's no grant, every cell under grant needs to say not relevant. Looks like they've done that, and it looks like there's a validation mask of some sort that's up there. So, and funded program needs to say non-program. So it looks like they've got those. You can't leave these blank, you can't put in zeros. The fund has to be the full 6-character fund. So you can see we've got that, and it is the correct one. As the analyst, I know that. And fund center, functional area, you need the full 16-character functional area. Normally in Brass, we only budget to 10 characters, but going into SAP, we need to do the full 16-character functional area. So look for any extra spaces anywhere, or any places where that little green tag shows up in the corner, showing that you've got some different kind of text. Sometimes the commitment item might be justified to the left. That indicates that it's probably in as text. Actually, I'll show you what that might look like. See, that would be bad. Don't want that. So you want only numbers in the number fields. And now a very important thing is there should never be negative amounts. You can see that both of these amounts are positive. It's dealt with by balancing sender and receiver. So it looks like they've done that. So as far as the analysis goes, we want to make sure that we're not moving money across fund, business area, major object combinations. So this is a very simple one. You can see that it's staying in the same fund, it's staying in the same business area, ES. And for some bureaus where the fund centers don't necessarily, I can't think of any that where the first 2 characters don't match the business area, except for maybe special appropriations. But it is worth making sure that the fund centers are both within the same business area. And commitment item. So you can see we're actually using the same commitment item, so we're definitely not moving across major objects. But you wouldn't want to move from external materials and services to internal materials and services, or to personal services, or anything like that. So that's what we've got there. So like I said, we want to make sure that the sender and receiver balance. They do. And sometimes there's a lot of data, so you might want to just use pivot tables to kind of work that out, sender and receiver, and balancing them up. That can be helpful. Let's see. So I'm just looking at some other instructions to see if there's anything else we want to do. Nope. So now let's go into SAP and figure out how to get this in there. So let's go to SAP and type in FMBB. Usually you'll have it you should probably add it as a favorite, but we're going to go to FMBB. And these typical little ones, they're going to be a transfer, so process, transfer, budget category is payment, document type, we're going to make it online changes, so we don't want to use original budget or GM1 or bump. This is an online change. The version is going to be 0, and we've already got it in fiscal year 2017. But so now we're going to put in budget type, online online changes. And let's see, also here, online changes. And so the period we're going to put this in is the current period. So we are currently in period 6. This is December, you can see down here. And also up here, document date. Let's see. What else do we need to do? All right. Oh, we got to go to the additional tab. And person responsible, whoever submitted this, so I'm going to put in D. Peterson. And header text, brief explanation behind the request. So we can he actually gave us a little something to work with over here, and I'm just going to take that and put it in here. So Innovation Grant, Crystal Springs podcast. It really is just wrong Fun Center. So made a mistake in the bump, so we're just correcting that, putting it into the right Fun Center. Public law, there's none. So now we're going to go into the body text. So you can see it's split right now. I don't want that. I want it unsplit. So I think, is that it? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where is the unsplit? Oh, merge. There we go. So, now you know what? I think we do want to split it. Let me just take a look at these instructions. Alright, so I'm going to keep it split. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to take the sender line, and I'm going to cut the whole thing, and copy it. And now I'm going to go back to here, and in the sender line, I'm just going to go right there, and hit paste. Now I'm going to go back, do the same thing for the receiver line, copy, and paste. And let's see if it looks good. We're going to click on this little check document thing right here. And no errors detected. Document has been checked successfully. So we are going to go ahead and pre-post it. And so it looks like it's happened. And so now I'm going to go ahead and contact Dwayne of the D. Peterson fame and let him know that it's pre-posted, ask him to take a look, see if it looks like he wants it to, and then we'll go ahead and post it. I'm going to actually leave it up because, and so this is 800, let's see, oh, those are posted. So pre-posted, there it is. And so I'll just go ahead and post this when he says it's okay. So I would click on it, and I think, oh, as far as posting goes, let's see, I would go up, where is it? There's a little save button. There's a little save button somewhere. Okay, let's take a look. So I'm surprised that this little save button is grayed out, so I got to figure out why that is, because it should be okay and ready to post when Dwayne tells me it's good. So we'll figure that one out. Okay, it looks like I got it available by going to right click and then change. So now it's available, and so when he lets me know, now I don't want to hit save changes. See, this post, this is save changes. Actually, I'm going to want to post when I get the word from Dwayne. So that is pretty much it. Some little things you might want to make sure of. When I hit this button here to check it, some errors that you get are incorrectly typed commitment item numbers, incorrectly typed functional areas, or maybe missing characters in the functional areas, no grant or funded program area data. So you need that not relevant or not relevant non-program. Let's see. So really, you're just going to want to manually fix it in the FMBB and give it a try. Otherwise, if there are a lot of errors, for example, somebody's put in 10 character functional areas in the whole bit, then you're going to want to do it in the spreadsheet because it's a little bit easier there. So that's it, FMBB.